Hey soul family, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are doing a very fun topic for you guys. This is a pick a card reading, and this reading is about why don't people admit their feelings for you. Now this is an interesting topic because it doesn't have to relate to a lover particularly. It could be any person, alright? It could be a friend that wants to become a best friend but is terrified of telling you that they see you as a best friend. Or it could be a family member that even though they care about you, they kind of keep a distance, you know. So we will dive deep into this reading and see what comes up for you guys. We have 3 piles for you, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is on the left side of the screen, the card that you see. Pile 2 is in the middle, pile 3 is on the right side. Now you can choose all options if they are calling you. The ball is totally in your court. Or you could choose 2 options, 1 option, alright? Take it how it relates, my loves, and let's dive into your reading and I'll see you there. Alright, so for those of you who chose pile 1, let's see why won't people admit their feelings for you. Okay, the first card we have for you is Magician and the Mirror. The second card we have for you, Interesting. Why is everything in reverse here? And the third card we have for you is Transformation, and the fourth card we have for you is Limitless Possibility. Okay, what am I getting for you guys for pile 1? So first of all, what I'm getting for you, pile 1, is that you are someone who is a great communicator, alright? But there are times when you also know when to take a step back from the conversation or when to not, indulge too much into communication with people. You know how it is that you can talk and draw a crowd or attract people towards you with the kind of words that you use or the vocabulary you have, for example, right? But there are times when you realize that you need to have certain boundaries with people as well. So there's this beautiful balance in your energy. People have to kind of know when they are crossing your boundaries, when they are crossing their limits literally, and when they aren't, because at times they feel that if they cross their boundaries with you in some way, that the relationship between the both of you can get severed or disconnected, or you might not talk to them anymore, or you might stop replying completely. You might completely transform the situation in one go, because you're a great communicator, and these people kind of feel at times that they are not as great as you in communication, right? So they feel that you through communication can transform a situation from going very well to you not even knowing each other at all. That's something that I'm picking up, because it's like people feel that you can take the conversation in any direction and transform the whole situation from it being nowhere to it literally being that you both are like the closest of friends, and even though you have just met, you become best friends. To at times you could completely disconnect and they don't know your whereabouts. So there's some extremes that is going on in your pile here. So people feel that you go in extremes, or you decide something and then you move according to that, and you are great at communication, so you can convince anyone of why you're doing what you're doing, but you choose not to, okay? And that also intimidates people. People get intimidated by your boundaries at times because they don't realize why you did what you did, and you don't feel like you need to explain to anyone why you're doing what you're doing. You just transform situations, or you just transform yourself, and they feel like that a person like you will never come around in their life. So they really want to open up to you. They really want to talk to you. If we are talking about family here, it's like people in your family feel that maybe they crossed your boundaries a lot of times, and they tried to tell you things that you were not ready to listen to, and you wanted to do your own thing, but they kind of impose certain things on you, and now you have your own boundaries and you have not even explained to them why, right? Or at times you just transformed the situation and you left, or you disconnected, or you detached completely, and that makes your family members also kind of slightly guilty. I'm not gonna lie, because I see this woman here holding her hand near her heart, with a sad face, even though I have to leave them behind, I'm still sad about it. So that's your parents, I feel like, or your family members, even though they did something where you did not agree with them, it's like they do feel guilty about doing that thing, whatever it is, right? And if it's your friends or if it's your lover, right, it's like they don't know what they will get with you. Will they get someone who is communicating in a beautiful way, or someone who can also manipulate them in that way through communication, by initially having this strong attachment and then leaving them out in the cold or detaching from them completely, right? So that is something I'm picking up with you guys. Some of you could be Leo, Aries, or you could be Gemini as well. Okay, very strong energies here. So let's see. Okay, let's see these cards here. We have follow your intuition. Yeah, pile 1. It's like you follow your intuition. You follow your own inner guidance. You don't rely upon other people to tell you what decision you need to make. You can see through people, and at times when you see red flags beforehand, or your third eye is like, popping at a person, it's like it just tells you that, this is not the right way to go, this is not the right person to talk to, and you know when to disconnect. Like, you don't have to explain to people why you're deciding what you're deciding, because again, you can see through people and you know that your intuition has never guided you in the wrong way. You trust your intuition more than you trust people. That's what I'm hearing, right? And people are kind of intimidated by that, because if you disconnect from, people that literally don't like you and they are smiling in your face yet stabbing you in the back, behind your back, and talking ish about you behind your back, you can see through that. So people get intimidated by that, especially your enemies. But your friends and your family members, they don't know what to get with you, but at the same time they kind of start feeling guilty when you disconnect from them, because it's like you're very perceptive and they know this somehow, right? Because they were closest to you, or they are close to you, so they've seen you grow up, or they have been with you for a very long time, or it's like they have known you for a long time. So that's what it is. And yeah, that's why they don't admit their feelings for you, because somewhere even your intuition also tells you how they feel about you. So why would you need them to tell you anything, because you know everything. So some people hate that, some people kind of feel scared of that as well, okay? That ability that you have to be able to see through into people, okay? And manipulations as well. It's like you can easily spot manipulation as well. Then we have your surroundings will undergo transition, winds of change. Yeah, again, with the winds of change tells me about communication and the way you change with the winds of change. You change your communication. You completely stop talking, or when you talk, you talk a lot, or you involve people in your life, or you transform people with the way you communicate and things like that. You may also be someone who tells people to have boundaries and shows people the right way to deal with other people in case they don't have their intuition intact. You teach people how to see through their intuition as well. So you are someone who's like a valuable person in people's lives, and so when they lose you, or when you stop talking to them, they know that somewhere it's their fault. For the people who genuinely love you, they see that. And for people that are like, they don't know you much and they're just getting to know you, it's like they don't know what to expect. You seem very unpredictable with the winds of change. And with the with your enemies, of course, I mean, they're terrified of it, right? Because then they can't play their games on you, and because you see through it, right, with your intuition. So that is beautiful, my loves. Okay, let's see. We have empowered and we have encouraged. Wow. Look at that. It's like pile 1, you empower people. You make people feel powerful when they are with you. You make people feel strong and capable in life, right? Whenever people are with you, they feel like the world is in their hands, like that they can do anything that they want to do, that they are capable, and you encourage them. You encourage people to be their best version or their best selves in life, and you teach people how to like have limitless possibilities and not to limit themselves or put themselves in a box and things like that, right? But it's like people then feel encouraged by you, and then at times they don't know what to expect, because will you ghost them too? Or there's this sometimes trust issues that happen due to that, because maybe you have a history of letting go of a lot of people in the past. So sometimes people get scared of coming into your life because you keep on transforming. Like every day there's something new that you talk about, or something new that you come up with, or you're very curious as a person as well, and you love changing. It's like even though you have your own rigid beliefs about how you see your own intuition and how you follow your intuition's guidance, you still keep transforming through that, is what I'm hearing, right? So there's this beautiful balance, and people also feel very emboldened and supported by you. So whenever you are in people's lives, it's like people feel supported by you. But then when you disconnect or when you have boundaries, people start feeling disempowered at times, or people start feeling like, they are not getting the encouragement or the dose of motivation that they need for the day, So that is something beautiful, my loves, pile 1. Oh my God, you're such a beautiful pile right here, because I think you brighten people's days, you make people feel good about themselves, better about themselves, and I think that takes a toll on your energy as well, pile 1, like, when you are doing so much and, you expect something in return, and when you don't see maybe that reciprocity, is when you disconnect, is what I'm hearing, right? Like when you see that, you are the only one that's encouraging, and you are the only one that's constantly transforming and, changing yourself and bettering yourself, improving yourself. When you don't see the other person doing that, not for you, but for themselves, it kind of irritates you, I'm hearing. Like it discourages you from being with them, and you don't want to waste your energy, your time. I'm hearing like you are very specific about your time, your energy. So people kind of get nervous around expressing their feelings for you because of this. Okay, so this is DM's Love Confession by Vrievolution. This is a deck I have made, but this deck is filled with confessions. So we'll see like what people want to confess. Okay, especially if you have a lover in your life, okay, and they have not been able to express their feelings to you. Let's see what they want to share with you. Okay, we have, I feel like you deserve way more. Yeah, I think people, not only people, but like even your lovers or people who want to approach you, maybe a crush or a secret admirer, people think that you deserve way more than them, and people kind of lack confidence when they want to approach you. Like they feel that you have it all together, that you are very transformative, you are very confident within yourself, you speak so well, you are intelligent, you are up, with the game, and you're pretty capable of a lot of things. Maybe some of you are working online, or you do things online, maybe, you speak online. So whenever people see that face or see that persona that you have, it's like people genuinely feel like they lack something in life, or they lack either motivation or encouragement or empowerment in some way, and they feel like they lack, the guidance of their own intuition, and sometimes it just makes them feel like, are they good enough, right? Yeah, look at that. Sometimes I feel like you would be better off if I disappeared, but I can't let go. It's like people can't let you go, right? And not just people, we are talking about your lovers or secret admirers and crushes here. I feel like your crushes start feeling that they should disappear from your life because they don't think they can keep up with you or keep up with your conversations or the way that you change yourself, transform yourself, or evolve yourself, which is, again, my channel Vrievolution, right? We all evolve together, soul group here. But it's like people start feeling that they should just disappear from your life, because if they showed their true face to you or their reality to you and you saw it through them, through your intuition, they kind of feel terrified or a little bit scared to come near you, because again, you are, quite bold, quite intimidating that way, and you speak so well. It's like, that's what it is. Like, people just can't beat you in that way, right? And even your crushes, like, they don't think that they can compare to you in some way. And I don't know why they start comparing themselves to you. But yeah, that's just a natural effect that, happens. So let's see. Spirit, anything else from pile 1's crush? We have, please let me come back in when I come. I'll die if I lose you forever. Okay, that's extreme again. So pile... pile 1, it's like you deal with extremes, right? Some of you could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you could be Scorpio, definitely, or you could also be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Virgo as well. Yeah, I think Virgo, Capricorn. So these people, when they think of you, when they think of your persona and your personality, they just feel that if they come close to you or if they are with you, that they would not want to ever leave you. That's so beautiful, my loves. Like, it's because you are so encouraging and you're so empowering, and you share your tidbits with people, or the way you communicate or motivate people is just so beautiful that people don't want to lose you ever, because they feel like a part of them has been like killed or taken away from them. It just hurts a lot when you disconnect from people, because when you're there, it's like for them, their life is just, beautiful, but without you, it's just empty, right? So yeah, it's like people, that's why, are also terrified of coming close to you, because then they would not want to leave. And if you leave, then I don't know, like, it would be another heartbreak for them, and they don't want to face that. right? They don't want to face that, so they just don't approach, or they just watch you from afar, or study you from afar, or observe you, and you triggered my spiritual awakening. Yeah, some of you are definitely quite spiritual because we have the stars in the sky. We have Aquarius strong here. You trigger people's spiritual awakening, pile 1. Like, it's just insane how you do that. And people just keep checking up on you to see what you're doing. I do check up on you to see what you're doing. It's like people just want to check up on you from afar, or your crushes, your secret admirers. They just keep getting triggered by you. You keep triggering them. You keep spiritually awakening them through your words of motivation, through your intuition, through your empowerment, through, the way that you fuel people up with your content or with your presence on social media or any way, right? It's like even in your presence, if you are at a party and there's a secret admirer who's admiring you from afar, this person immediately would feel like they lack something, and that you deserve way more, because again, you look beautiful, you look gorgeous, you are also quite intimidating, and they just want to disappear from your gaze, because again, if you look at them, then they will have to pursue, and then for pursuing they need that confidence, and they feel they lack that when they see you. And somewhere it's like when they observe you, they also realize that they will want to be with you. Like, it's like they want to be with you or get to know you on a very deep level, which then triggers them. It triggers their emotions, their wounds, their past to come up as well. Okay, because you see through people as well. It's like you easily see through people, so that triggers people as well. Okay, so that's why people don't admit their feelings for you. Oh my goodness, pile 1, what a beautiful pile. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this reading. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. Also check out my Patreon for exclusive pick a card readings for $9 a month, where you get some very deep and original topics that I will be coming up with on there. Alright, so if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below, along with my donation link for PayPal if you feel extra generous. And you can also donate tarot decks and oracle decks to my channel from USA and India. Both the links are given in the description box on my link tree. Alright my love, so thank you so much pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this, and peace. Alright, pile 2. So for my pile 2, let's see. Just putting on my mic. So let's see, why will people not admit their feelings for you? What is going on with you, pile 2? Like, what are you doing to people? Wow, we always have these in reverse, which is very interesting to me. We have angel of love in reverse, we have attraction, ooh, we have letting go, and we have wood vibes in reverse, which is adaptability. Okay, so pile 2, what am I getting for you guys in terms of why don't people share their feelings with you? The first thing that comes to their mind when they kind of take their energy back from you is that somewhere either their heart, the wounds of their heart are coming up. It's like, I think pile 2, you're quite loving as a person. So when people do not reciprocate that love back to you, or when they have made certain mistakes in their life where they are guilty about not loving you well, or not giving you that love that you deserved, right? I think people genuinely realize that when they don't do that, because you're so loving, you're so kind, you're so generous as a person, right? I think there are many people who get very attracted towards you and they feel that you're very loving, but at the same time it's like they also tend to keep a distance, because they feel that if they come towards you, that you might let them go, or if they express their attraction, or if they express their love towards you, that you will not accept them anymore because of how guilty they are for what, for how long they have kept their feelings from you. These people stop feeling as if they can adapt to situations when you don't respond back with love, even though when they didn't love you, you were still kind towards them, you were still very giving towards them. So these people kind of have a lot of guilt within them. For my pile 2s with friends or family, or close friends and family who have not done right by you, right? I think these people start feeling that it's good that you let them go. It's good that you disconnected from them, because by them being in your energy in some way, you were not even attracting the right kind of people in your life because they were not treating you right. So if you accepted that treatment, it was manifesting people in your life that were not stable. Either they were into the same vices as the people in your family or people in your friend group, or you were attracting people that were damaged or people that, you know, were unhealed in their heart, and you still kept pouring into these people. So it's like when you stopped giving your love to these people from your friends or family who did not do right by you, you started attracting better opportunities once you started letting go of these people. And these people can see that. These people see your growth. They see how much you have, you know, developed yourself, how much you have matured and grown, and, you know, been very adaptable to your situations, and, you know, how that is paying off for you currently. And for my secret admirers and crushes of pile 2, I feel like these people have a strong attraction towards you initially, right? But again, you trigger their heart wounds in some way. I don't know how that is. Maybe it's the way that you express your gratitude, express your love, express the way that, you know, you have had to go through certain troubles or certain issues in your past. Maybe some of you are extremely vulnerable at times, or some of you could be very expressive. I'm hearing very expressive in the way you tell on yourself and share your stories with others, right? But the people who don't like you kind of wait for you to share certain things so they can use it against you, I'm hearing. So you're also careful with that, but again, it's like you are also quite expressive and loving. So you know that, you know, people who are genuinely there for you will be there for you regardless. So you are that kind of a person. And I feel like why people don't express their feelings for you, especially the secret admirers and your crushes, okay, they develop a strong attraction towards you, but then they think of their own past and how they have been unloved, right? And how they have not been given that much love and care that you bring to the table, right? And that makes them feel that, you know, it's better to let go than to hold on, because if they hold on, they will have to heal their heart, they will have to love you the way you love others, and they don't want to hurt you, I'm hearing, right? And maybe they could be having some of their own toxicities come up to the surface when they meet you or see you, or, you know, see you express yourself, and it triggers something in them. It triggers their own sense of invulnerability, I'm hearing, like how they don't want to be vulnerable and things like that, you know, and they feel like they won't be able to adapt to the situation if they come in the forefront and tell you how they truly feel, because then, you know, you being such a nice person and an expressive person, you might not be able to adapt to what they're saying, because you're a sensitive soul, you're someone who's an empath, or you're someone who really cares, you know, and gives a shit, right? Like, unlike others who in this world, in today's day and age, don't really. So people are that attracted to you that they don't want to hurt you or harm you, is what I'm hearing. And for your friends and family, like I said, you know, they have a certain level of guilt of not giving you that love when you needed it, when you deserved it. So they're kind of happy that you let them go in a way, and they tend to love you from afar, because if they come towards you and show you their feelings, they themselves might feel bad, and their own wounds would also come up, where again, they won't be able to adapt to you still loving them and you still accepting them, or at times you crying, or maybe you just releasing some emotions, is what I'm hearing. Okay, wow, pile 2, interesting, my love. So let's see, we have the Griffin, honor and good luck. Yeah, you are the good luck charm for people, pile 2. It's like you, when you are in their lives, they attract a lot of good things, right? I was telling you that your old friends and family, people who have not treated you well, when they left your life, when you let them go, you started attracting good things in your life. You started attracting better things. And that's because, again, you yourself are very honorable, very noble, and that is why good luck is always on your side. You will never go without. You will always have something or someone support you, care for you, love you, because you are vulnerable. You open your heart towards people. You're not someone who is constantly going to, you know, manipulate with your feelings and, you know, play games and, you know, have these mind games ready in case you have to seduce a person. You are not that kind of a person. You're not someone who calculates every step of the way. You're someone who knows their emotional quotient. You're very emotionally mature and intelligent, and that is what brings you a lot of honor and good luck. And somewhere these people who have lost you, who you have let go of, these people do see that now. they see that now about you. When you were in their life, they could not see it. But sometimes we have to lose something to be able to realize the value and the worth of it. And it is the sad reality of this world that we live in, right? But yeah, you bring a lot of honor and good luck in people's lives. And in context of your crushes and secret admirers, I feel like these people also feel that somewhere you are like a good luck charm, because you're a very honorable person and you deserve all the good luck in the world. Like, they wish the best for you in their mind as well. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, genuinely. Look at this. We have the Queen, love and prosperity. Oh, beautiful, my loves. Pile 2. So you are the queens, you are the kings, right? Because again, you are very prosperous. You are someone whose soul is, priceless. It's like you are a priceless gem on this planet. And people don't value you when you are there, I'm hearing. Like, only when you leave and when you have to let go. And it really hurts you to let go. I can see that, because you're so loving, you're so caring, that when you have to release certain people from your life, it really hurts you, it really triggers you, because you genuinely loved them and cared for them, at that point. Even if they didn't have good intentions towards you, even if they were, playing dirty behind your back and, talking ish behind you, you were still a noble person in your heart. Like I'm hearing the samurai or the noble warrior. Samurais are the noble warriors, right? You are like those people, like internally. You would never deceive, your people. You would never deceive people just for gaining something in return, and that is why you attract so many good things and good luck and love and prosperity. And the divine is always on your side. And I think people see how blessed you are, no matter what. Especially the people who you have left behind, and people who don't express their feelings for you is somewhere because they get intimidated by this. They feel that, even without them, you are fine. And sometimes it also kind of pulls up their own insecurities that, are they enough? Are they going to be enough for you? Because you already have everything that you need and want. Because when you had to truly let go in your life, you became very adaptable. You started attracting things in your life. So now, do you even need them? Is what I'm hearing, right? Because you have your own honor, your good luck. People respect you in your community. People love you in your career, in your business field. People love it in your whichever family you are in currently. If you are not with your parents, but you are, you have your own family now. It's like people respect you and, your person and things like that. So why would you need your past anymore? Or why would you need someone who's crushing on you, even though, you're doing well in your career, is what I'm getting, if you're single. Right? I just had a sip of water, my loves. But yeah, this is what you invoke in people. This is so beautiful. Okay? Yeah, people just start feeling unsure about which direction to take with you. Like, they feel quite doubtful, uncertain, and indecisive about the fact that you have everything that you need. What can they add in your life? What value are they bringing? Because somewhere, you have already been through enough. And they don't want to bring their own baggage. If these are new people, they don't want to bring their own baggage in your life. They want to cleanse and clear before they enter your life, because they feel that they don't want to make you adapt to more, ish in your life, because you've already been through enough. And for the people in the past, it's like they become very double-minded, because if they truly come towards you again, you might also see them with a side eye, because where were they when you needed them? Or, when you truly wanted them to support you and care for you, you just had to let go of them. You had to close the doors on them, right? So yeah, that's what makes them very unsure of reaching out to you. And we have envious. Wow. You have people who are also envious of your luck, of your honor, of your prosperity, right? There are enemies that you have, pile 2. I can definitely pick that up, because you attract a lot of things very easily, or at times, even though you have to let go of certain things, when you do truly let go, it's like you attract immediately, or you have support immediately, or there are people on the other end waiting for you to, do well in life and encourage you to do better in life. And, people from your past who have not really liked you and not really loved you, and they've always wanted to manipulate you because you were this good luck charm, and they wanted to use you for their own advantage. So you had to let them go. I feel like these people become very envious of you. They start becoming very jealous and suspicious and possessive of your energy, because again, you are the good luck charm. You are the person who brings love and prosperity into situations. You are the injection of, that golden liquid in people. Literally, I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. But when you leave them, it's like then they start thinking about who else could you be spending your time with, who else is getting, that good luck that you have, who else is getting that prosperity that you have, and whatever it is that you're attracting, they're entitled to it. So they start becoming jealous, and so they stay away from you, like, because again, they're unsure that if they express that to you, how will you take it, right? Obviously you are going to be very unloving towards them. You're not going to adapt to that, because you don't have to anymore. You have learned that lesson. You have closed that door. You have learned and closed that door and gained wisdom and shut down that chapter in your life now, and you're on to a whole new journey for yourself. And it took a long time, but I see you doing that. So yeah, it's like it's triggering for them. All right, pile 2. Wow, the lights, basically the sunlight is kind of at times it's getting gloomy here, and then the sun is coming back out because it's monsoon here as well. So monsoon, I mean. All right, so let's see if you have like a secret crush or a secret admirer. What are their confessions for you, okay, for their feelings? Let's see, pile 2. Any confessions for their secret crush and how they feel towards pile 2? We have, I know when you're upset with me and it bothers me more than you can possibly know, right? Yeah, so that tells me that again, you're very expressive as a person. You're someone who expresses when you're hurt, when you're upset. Yeah, it's literally raining right now. Some of you could be very expressive in terms of crying at times, or being very vulnerable in front of people. So when you're going through things, or when you're going through tough times and challenges and difficulties, obstacles in your life, it's like you're expressive about them. And I think somewhere your secret admirers, if they are on your social media, or you content create, or you share certain social media posts, they can kind of get it by your posts that you're not doing well, or you're upset with them, or you're upset at the world, or things like that. And maybe you post about letting go and surrendering and things like that. So I think these crushes, they kind of, this crush can see it, and it bothers them as well. Like they want to come and protect you and support you, and they feel very protective of you, I'm hearing, right? But at the same time, they don't know whether you will take it in the right way, because since you've already been through so much, and you've had to let go of so much, that they don't want to be another burden, like I was saying, right? So know that your crushes also feel very bothered. Yeah, look at that. It's not easy pretending I don't want you, right? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you. Your crushes tend to pretend that they don't want you, because again, maybe you are in this phase of being independent, of being self-sufficient after a period of being very codependent, or dealing with a very with a very unhealthy relationship in the past with someone. And so your crushes also feel quite intimidated in terms of like, how do they approach you? So they just don't choose to approach you, because again, it's they have to start pretending, is what I'm hearing, so that you don't catch on to the fact that they can also feel for you so deeply. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing that they fall for you very deeply. Okay, oh my loves, you deserve it. Okay, you deserve people who love you, who cherish you, who want to support you and encourage you on your path, because you've already been through so much, right? And I'm with you. I want you to know that, pile 2. Okay, I love you. Okay. Yeah, look at that. This one also wanted to come out, so we'll take it. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, so pile 2, the people that you tend to attract, pile 2, are people that also have okay, my mic literally had fallen, so I don't know if you heard me or not, but here we go. The type of people that you tend to attract are people who also have very deep wounds from childhood. So this tells me that you yourself have deep wounds, and that is why you also attract people with deep wounds that need healing, right? Because we were getting that from the beginning for your parents and your relationship with them, and you had to let go of them, or some of them had to basically, one of your parents could, either you grew up in a single parent household or whatever it may be, right? There could be certain wounds from your childhood that come up. So I think you also tend to attract people who have deep wounds from childhood to heal. And somewhere your crush knows that you can help them, but they are too proud to admit as well. They want and need to be nurtured, and you are the nurturer, right? pile 2. It's like you are the nurturer, but you tend to attract people who are extremely passionate about you but don't want to show you, because they would rather pretend than to truly show you and be vulnerable in front of you. Because if they become vulnerable, then you will be able to easily read when they are upset, when it bothers them, when you are triggered, and that triggers them. That triggers their own deep childhood wounds of being either abandoned by their parents or having parents that were too proud to admit their own feelings towards them. Maybe you have dealt with such parents as well, like they were too proud to admit their love for you. So yeah, that's why you attract crushes who kind of start pretending, rather than pretending that they don't want you, rather than doing the difficult task of actually expressing their vulnerabilities towards you. Because it's not just that, they don't just want you to nurture them and need them, they also want to have passion with you. Okay, they want love and passion both with you, and that scares them. It brings up all these wounds from childhood, and this is like genuine love I'm hearing, like genuine passion and genuine love, and it triggers them, right? So that is what I'm hearing. Okay, wow. And look at that, at the bottom of the deck we have, thank you for being you, my light in the dark, right? So you are this person who lights up people's lives. You are the person who brings in love, prosperity, honor, good luck. You are someone who is that beacon of light when things are going haywire in people's lives. And people who from your past have mistreated you and not treated you well, they realize the value of missing you. And the people who have hated you or manipulated you, they get jealous of you whenever they see you doing something good. And your crushes are literally wounded themselves, so they are also learning how to love themselves to then eventually come and tell you their feelings. All right, my loves. Wow. So this is your reading. Some of you could be, by the way, I'm hearing Taurus or Libra. Okay, Cancer, I'm hearing very strong Cancer energy here. We have Sagittarius as well. We have Capricorn. We have Virgo. Okay, yeah, these are the signs I'm seeing. Aries as well. Okay, alright, so pile 2, let me know how you felt in the comments down below, who you guys are. I'd love to hear your stories. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below along with my pinned comment. You can also join my Patreon for exclusive pick a card readings, where you can suggest topics and I will do those readings for you over there. If you found these accurate, you can definitely join there. If you would like to donate to my channel and feel extra generous, you can donate on my PayPal. The information is also in the description box below. The links are given. And you can also donate tarot decks and oracle decks on my Amazon wish list, my loves. Okay, so I'll see you soon, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this, and peace. Alright, so for my pile 3, for those of you who chose pile 3, let's see, why don't people admit their feelings for you? Okay, we have the door to value in reverse. We have surrender, we have planning and action in reverse, and we have grace and generosity in reverse. Wow. Oh my goodness. Pile 3, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that some of you have gone through major lessons in terms of being extremely trusting of people and, getting the short end of the stick. I think you might have either been manipulated in the past, or you could have had to go through certain harsh lessons because you were either codependent on someone financially, or you were in a very toxic, unhealthy relationship with someone in the past, and this person could have manipulated you financially because, again, you did not have your ducks in a row. You did not have certain knowledge about how you could take care of yourself financially or help yourself or whatever it may be, right? I think that somehow you had to either lose some money due to this, or lose an asset, or whatever it may be. But I think throughout all of this, you went through this period where you just surrendered to the divine. You were like, okay, fine, if this is what has to happen in my life, I just surrender. I just give it to the God, I give it to the universe, I give it to the cosmos. They're going to take care of me. My spirit guides are going to take care of me. The divine is going to just be there with me, right? And I think somewhere along the lines of that, you also started learning how to take care of your money, how to take care of yourself, how to be graceful and generous towards yourself, even if people have not been that way towards you, even if people did not help you through this process. Some of you could have lost a significant amount of money because of this. Maybe someone stole money from you, someone stole your inheritance, or someone, just did you dirty in a very, very bad way, that person that you trusted did that to you, that person that you loved did that to you, and it was very painful for you. So in that pain, it's like you surrendered. And I think somewhere when you started surrendering, you started receiving more grace, more generosity from people. You slowly started taking planning seriously about your finances. You started leveling up, you started going within, and you realized that nobody else can value you or give you your value. You have to create it for yourself. You have to build it for yourself. So I feel like the more you surrendered, the more you started learning these lessons. And somewhere, I think people in your life, especially from past, if these people have done you dirty, especially from your family, I'm hearing could be step family as well. If these people have done you dirty, these people genuinely, they do not want to see you succeed, even though you have been through so much. But I think it doesn't matter to you anymore. I think you have turned your back towards them and you just go on about your day, right? If it's your family and if it's your friends, people who are like friends with you, but they want to, get closer, like best friends. Or if there's a best friend and, it's the opposite gender and they have feelings for you, why do they not admit their feelings? It's because, again, they see you going through so much in your life, right? And you are someone who has had to learn the hard way how to keep yourself strong, how to keep yourself tough during these times. And so they worry that, the way that you have learned to surrender everyone in your past to be able to move on in life, will you even let them go? Will you even one day just walk away from them because God told you to or divine told you to? So there's this fear of your connection with the divine, where people kind of feel scared that just because you did that once and you succeeded, will you do that to us too? There's some subconscious fear I'm hearing. It's not even something on the surface, it's very subconscious for them, right? And for your family members, I think these family members did not treat you well. Maybe they treated you poorly. They did not plan your education properly, or they did not take action towards how it is that you could grow nicely and make it in the world. So you had to rely on yourself. You had to take care of your own emotions when there was nobody to take care of you. So it's like the benefactor, the person who was supposed to take care of you, was not really graceful towards you or generous for you. Even if you wanted some money from them, it was at times, maybe thrown at you, or people made you feel as if you really were codependent on them, right? And they made you feel guilty for that at times, I'm hearing. So some of you could have gone through those lessons, and the people from your past, they see your growth, they see how you have planned your life, how you have taken action, how you have grown, and these people feel like they could have done much better than what they did, if they genuinely love you, that is. These people think that they wish that they could go back in time travel literally, and fix their mistakes. They wish they could be more generous, more graceful with you when you were young. They wish that they could spoil you, or okay, my heart now, this is really touching my heart for sure. They really wish that they could have been there for you. Okay, it's like now, through you surrendering to the divine, they are learning how to surrender their hearts to the divine. They are learning that no matter what happens, it happens for the best. Because look at pile 3, they have made an example out of their life by following the footsteps and listening to their intuition and surrendering and trusting that no matter what, even if they have to let go of certain people, certain things, even if they have to let go of us, that pile 3 will be able to plan and take action and open the door to value, because they realize that value is themselves and they are the asset. They are someone who can generate anything that they like, and they have realized that just through surrendering, right? And I think they regret what they didn't do, is what I'm hearing. They wish that they could turn back time, and they are just coming across to tell you that they genuinely, from the bottom of their heart and from their higher selves, love you a lot. But it's just that their ego is still in the way somewhat, and so they kind of keep their distance and not tell you how they feel, right? Wow, that was deep. And for the friends who want to get close, again, I told you that they feel that, if maybe you don't see them as valuable as you are, then you might leave them, you might surrender them, or because they've seen your journey and they've seen how much you had to turn your backs on people that were closest to you. So they feel like you're a monk, or that you're very spiritual, that you might one day just leave them and do your thing. And although they're appreciative of that, but they also feel like, what's the point in then growing feelings or developing something meaningful, because you have your own path, your own freedom, and I think you love that. So they also kind of feel a little awkward in trying to grow something beyond what is already there between the both of you, right? Wow. Okay, pile 3, we have Black Cat in reverse. Okay, we'll keep this upright, and we have the Spirit. Yeah, look at that. It's like the Spirit is with you, right? And your luck will soon change, but it's in reverse. Okay, let's keep it reverse only then. Unseen forces watch over you. Look at that. So pile 3, it's like people, they don't admit their feelings for you because somewhere they know that spirits watch over you, like the divine watches over you, and the divine doesn't let anything wrong happen to you or bad happen to you, or they won't let anything bad happen to you anymore, because you have already gone through enough. Like, I think some of you have really struggled from your childhood. Some of you could have had to mature at a very early age. You've had to suffer a lot, I'm hearing. Maybe you went by without any food at times, or maybe you punished yourself by not eating anything. Maybe, like, it reminds me of my own water fast when I went like on a 10-day water fast, and I remember I was feeling like literally like I could feel the molecules in my body forming. Like I had become that light, and it was an unhealthy fat loss. Like, and I had done that. I don't know why I had done that. I think I was doing it for detoxifying, but it resulted in a way where my blood flow was getting extremely fast. Like, so I could feel like very different in my body. Like, it was very light, yet it was unhealthy though. So yeah, and that was like I took a risk on my life in a way. So it just reminded me of that when I am reading your pile. So some of you could have gone through those extremes where maybe some of you could have gone through meditations, or you could have gone through extreme times in your life when you thought that you would like pass away, or yeah, that's what I'm hearing, because I just hear a frequency ring in my ears right now, like something just shifted. So some of you could have literally met God, or met the divine, or met the spirit, and some of you could have had a supernatural experience happen to you. Okay, near-death experience is also what I'm hearing. So why are people afraid of admitting their feelings for you is because even if your luck doesn't change, or you are not doing well financially, you know that divine will take care of you. Like, you don't need anyone but the divine, I'm hearing. Like, you have this connection with the divine that is so strong that at times you don't need people, or yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So that's why these people, I mean, they feel a little left out at times, or they feel that you don't think they would be as important as the divine, or there's some ego issues that come up. Like, interesting. Pile 3, oh my goodness. Some ego issues that definitely clash with them. Okay, yeah, let's see. We have peaceful. Yeah, look at that. Pile 3, you are my peaceful pile. You have gone through so much, you have suffered through so much, that now all you have faith in is the divine, in the cosmos, and you want peace. And many people cannot live in peace. People are constantly in turmoil, in chaos, in some kind of a gossip, in this back and forth within that, and you cannot handle that anymore. I think you've already had your fair share of chaos, and now you want peace, you want serenity, you want that calm, grounded centeredness in your life. And so if people don't bring that peace to you, you just completely let them go. You surrender. You just surrender. It doesn't matter to you whether they are tempting you with money, they are tempting you with substances, they are tempting you with girls, boys, whatever, right? It doesn't matter to you anymore. You're like, you just want to sit under a tree, meditate, look at the rivers, waters, and if someone wants to come and join you, great. If they don't join you, great. You're okay regardless, I think, my loves. Oh my goodness. But somewhere this could cause a problem, pile 3, let me tell you, because again, when we become so isolated from the world, because we've gone through a lot, and I understand, I totally empathize with you, pile 3, but we also need connections. We cannot just be all by ourselves. So see where, people like you are, and find those people. Like I am like you, pile 3. So let me know in the comments down below, okay? I will get in touch with you and I will love on you. I promise you. Not love on you as in if you are opposite sex, of course, I'm going to be friendly and, give you motivation. That got really awkward. But I mean to say that, I'll support you in your direction, in your path. But don't be all alone, my loves. I don't want you to do that. And even Spirit is looking after you to make sure that, these things change in your life. That you don't have to be alone to be peaceful. You can be peaceful with other people. And I think people want to get more close to you, but at times you don't let them, you just turn your back. And Spirit is saying to start letting people in a little bit. All right. Oh, pile 3, my loves. Oh my goodness. Pile 3, sorrowful, heartbroken, bereaved. Yes. I think there are people who have cried for you and ached for the kind of suffering you went through, pile 3. Like they have ached, they have cried from their belly, like, when your belly hurts, when you're crying so badly. I feel like people have cried like that for you, but they still leave you in peace because they don't want to be a cause for trouble in your life anymore. Yeah, I do feel that. And I do feel you have also gone through the 5 stages of grief where you didn't know if there was anyone who would be there for you. And I'm so sorry, my loves. Okay, let me know in the comments. I'm just going to give you so much support and love, and I'm going to be there, I promise. Like, I don't leave people, okay? I don't. And I think you have been abandoned. That's why you were heartbroken. Man, it's like these emotions are also taking over me these days in the readings, which is intense, okay? But I think we are just collectively releasing a lot of blockages from the heart, and I think this reading was healing for you as well, pile 3. So thank you for letting me read for you. But yeah, I think this is why people can't express truly their feelings for you, because either they will break out in crying, or they might take away from your peace and not let you stay in that calm energy, and they might feel guilty for it later on, okay? Yeah, they get scared of that. And I think the people who didn't value you truly and don't have any grace and generosity towards you still, and they don't like you, I feel like these people somewhere, I feel like they're going to go through their own 5 stages of grief, is what I'm hearing, okay? Spirit is watching over that. I'm hearing for what they did to you, okay? Divine saw what they did to you, and you know that as well. So now we're going to see any secret admirer or crush that sees you. Why don't they reveal their feelings for you? Get ready, get yourself ready for me. I'm coming in reverse, right? Yeah, let's get more for your secret crush and admirer. Why don't they admit their feelings for you? We have pile 3, you can make me cry and laugh at the same time. You're so intense, okay? Look at that. We have, I talk to you within my mind all the time. It's like people want to just psychically connect with you because you have surrendered to Spirit and the divine. So there's no other way to reach out to you but to talk to you in your mind. Pile 3, oh my goodness. Okay, let's get one more. Spirit, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So pile 3, why don't people admit their feelings for you, especially your crushes, right? I think the reason is because somewhere they feel terrified that if they come towards you, what are they going to say? Like, because you are extremely spiritual, you're someone who has unseen forces watching over you. So if they do something bad or something dirty or harmful, they fear the karma that's going to come upon them. First of all, I'm hearing, okay, they get terrified of that. They also get terrified of you reading through them, seeing through them, and being able to maybe hear their thoughts before they talk it, or pile 3, oh my goodness. Maybe you have a tarot reader who you go to, and they're constantly telling you everything, and you get all the tea about people, and so these people are scared. Your crushes are scared to come towards you because somewhere they're terrified that you might either read them, or you might get a psychic to work on getting to know their thoughts or things like that. So they're terrified of that, but they do try to communicate with you in their mind. I think some of them go on YouTube and research about how to manifest your partner by telepathically communicating with them, and they try all these manifestation techniques on you, I'm hearing. Okay, your crushes also feel that you don't give them any time of the day because your time is extremely valuable to you, because again, you focus on your planning, on your action. You are someone who also is very, very spiritual, yet you are generous and graceful, and you extend that to yourself more than anyone else. So at times they feel like, will they be able to fit into that generosity and grace, or will you give them the door, like will you show them the door, like, you know, get out, you're not peaceful, so go away. So then they imagine all of this, by the way, okay, and then so they stay away from you, and then they start manifesting you by talking to you in your head, I'm hearing. Okay, because you don't give them the time of day, or they doubt that you would ever give them time of day because they don't feel valuable enough for you. Okay, and they do read your messages and reread every message you send. Those words also etch deep in their heart. So whoever you have spoken to in the past in love, they do read your messages, and they do have your images and your, you know, whatever content you shared with them, they have it stored, and you know, it's deep in their heart. Okay, it's like you go deep in people's hearts, in your crush's hearts, in your secret admirers' hearts, in your lovers' hearts. And if you go so deep in the heart, then they want to try to connect with that mind connection with you, like they want to connect through your mind as well and get to know you better as well. But then again, they fear that, you know, you might surrender them as well. So that's something scary to them. Okay, that's why they don't reveal their feelings to you. Pile 3, oh my goodness, what a beautiful pile. The mic kept falling the whole time. I hope that you still heard me though. But wow, beautiful, beautiful reading, my loves. If you would like to join my Patreon, I put some exclusive pick a card readings there, so you can definitely join it. I've just recently started it, so I'll start uploading there very soon. I already have 2 patrons, my soul group members. I'm so happy to have you all over there. Thank you for the support, my loves. I really, really appreciate it. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out my Etsy shop as well as my tarot booking form for Indians and international clients. You can also check out my PayPal if you feel extra generous to donate, as it comes back to you times 10, whatever you give me and support my channel with. You will also be able to gift me tarot decks and oracle decks from my Amazon wishlist. So if you wish to gift me certain tarot oracle that I can use to help other people, then you can also donate that from USA as well as India. Both the wish lists are given in my link tree, my loves. Alright, so thank you so much. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys are, and you know, you guys made me cry as well, so hats off to you guys. But I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you enjoyed this, my loves, and peace.